Hi Cancer, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-October 2023 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, source with me in front of us, it's what I call the bridging the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. That's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Four of Cups. So this is actually a Cancerian energy here, and it could just be saying that if we look at our surroundings, it could just be one of those things where you might have felt like your needs were met within the connection on a material level, but maybe when it came to the more emotional side of things, you might have felt like that side was a bit more lacking with this person. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Devil. So this is actually Capricorn energy. So it could just be saying on the one hand, given that Capricorn energy does tend to point to a career focus, things along those lines, could just be saying that, yeah, that would support what we're seeing here, that maybe on a material level they were doing very well. But with the emotional part, it looks like if we look at the artwork here, this is someone who looks like they want to be the center of attention, right? We see the spotlight coming down on them, so maybe that was the disconnect there, where you were hoping for more emotional support from them, whereas they seem like they were just wanting to take in that area but not necessarily give back. Alright, present position on your side, we have the Four of Arrows. So this is a Libra energy here. So it could just be saying, as we wrap up Libra season here, which we are now, could just be saying that you guys are going through a bit of a healing period within the connection. So maybe getting some of those emotions worked out, right? Maybe reconnecting, communicating around the issues at this time. Alright, present energy on their side, we have the Star. So this is actually the major arcana card for Aquarius energy. And if we look at the artwork here, we see the compass, right? And then we see the two shadows of the people. So to me, this could just be saying that they might have an awareness that, yeah, okay, that could be a weakness that they have, right? One of those things where they know, okay, yeah, maybe I like to get a lot of attention, and I'm not necessarily as giving back when it comes to emotions. I feel like this is saying that they do see you as someone that they'd like to work through that problem with. Alright, future energy on your side, we have the Six of Cups. So this could be another card pointing to a timeline, because this represents the middle of Scorpio season, so we'll be there more or less in the beginning of November. So it could just be saying that as we move into that time, you guys might actually be feeling like the emotional connection has improved between the two of you. And because if we look at the Four of Cups in the past, here we see the Four Cups on one side of the water, and we see the Two Cups with the two people. So to me, it could just be saying that you just spent some time in that Four of Cups phase, but now you guys are actually reconnecting and improving the connection, or will be in the future. Alright, and future energy on their side, we have the King of Wands. So in a way, a similar energy to what we were talking about, right? If we look at their body language and their facial expression, right, doesn't necessarily look like they're too interested in giving either, but I will say this can represent an improvement, right? So maybe not an improvement to the level that you'd like, but to see them come down from the Devil energy to a King of Wands shows that, okay, yeah, they might still want to be the center of attention in some ways, but they might also be more open and giving as well. So it could just be a work in progress. Right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Princess of Coins. So this is the Page of Pentacles energy, and it could just be saying that you guys might have started to, still were holding out hope for the connection to become something more stable, committed, but at the same time maybe losing a little bit of faith in it, right? As far as, like I said, it seems like this person liked to be the center of attention, so you might have started to doubt a little bit whether or not the connection could go the distance. All right, and And bottom of the deck on their side, we had the Eight of Swords. So if we look at the artwork here, it could just be saying that they might have felt that you weren't as giving in the connection, and that might have made them think, okay, well, is it possible that this connection's over, right? So that could have been, in some ways, maybe a reality check for them, and that could have been what actually helped to spark the healing process between the two of you that you're going through now. All right, moving on to your oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love oracle cards deck here. Just going to pull a single card from this one. All right, and next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as the single card from this deck as well, and we'll read both messages and wrap the reading up with those. Oh, there we go. All right, so from the Messages of Love deck, we have Protected. It says, you are safe and divinely guided. Okay, and then from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, we have All That Glitters. There's the artwork, and the number is 16. All right, so let's see what that has to say. Okay, the relationship message says, sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you, is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. So an interesting message there, because I can see that playing out from a couple different angles. So one would be, for example, if, again, like I said, if you knew, okay, yeah, financially they do support as far as the material level, right? And maybe you got comfortable with that, but if they're not meeting your needs, then there could be the question for you to look at there, right? Like, okay, am I in this connection for the right reason? And then from their side, it looks like it would be more of a thing where if that was where they always put their focus, right? Like, oh, okay, I need to be successful, seen as successful, and that's going to be where I get my fulfillment. And maybe they're realizing that, okay, actually, maybe there is more to that. And the value of an emotional connection is also really high, right? And it could just be one of those things that they're working through in that regard. So we'll wrap up with that. Hopefully that resonated with you guys, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.